Streaming. Now we're cooking with gas. That way. And now we're playing with... Camera's over there. Not over there. Over there. We're playing with a gamepad. The Astro C40 TR to be exact, because I'm fancy. I think I've got everything assigned properly, but we'll find out as we play. It's a work in progress. Give me a break. Hold on one second. Just make sure everything is...
Notice protection team. Civic Polity Stabilization Index is marginal.
Properly, but we'll find out as we play. It's a work in progress. Give me a break. Sound good, don't I? Alright. New game.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Doctor.
Rise and shine.
Dr. Freeman.
Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Such a good line. Wake up and smell the ashes. Point insertion. I'm an adult. I'll make a joke.
I didn't see you get on.
I don't see a lot of stuff, buddy.
Well, end of the line.
We've got anti-aliasing off.
Welcome.
I've got the recommended
Welcome
settings
to
on my
City 17.
computer.
You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17.
What a
It's safer here.
what a jump. Not we'll get to the visuals, but just like having played Half-Life and Blue Shift and Opposing Force, and maybe if you've played Half-Life Decay, like if you're a Half-Life fan from the jump, then you go into Half-Life 2 and you're like, what the heck is going on? Where is this? When is this? Who's that?
But this stuff, it's
Welcome.
all I have left.
Welcome to City 17.
Physics!
All right, I'm moving. Jeez.
You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17
You're the only ones
my
on that
home.
train?
And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
Overwatch stopped our train in the woods and took my husband for questioning. They said he'd be on the next train. I'm not sure when that was. They're being nice, though, letting me wait for him.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen
Gabe Newell
or been
talked
chosen
to IGN,
relocate
talked
to
about
one of our
how
finest remaining
Half-Life
urban
games
centers.
are created
I
to
thought so
solve
much of
problems
City
with game
17 that
development,
I elected to
things that they
establish
want to accomplish that
administration here
never been accomplished
in
before.
the
Half-Life
citadel
1,
so thoughtfully
revolutionary in
provided
its
by
way.
Our benefactors. I've been
In
proud
storytelling,
to call City
cinematic
17
storytelling
my
in
home. And so,
a video
whether you
game
are
that-
here to stay
video
or
game genre,
pass
especially that had
through
been
on your way
defined as a Doom clones.
Welcome to City 17.
And now Half-Life 2 is like physics. Physics everywhere. Physics on everything. Just make this world feel real. And it succeeds. God, the physics in Half-Life 2, not just that they're there, but the way they're used. I mean, they were beaten to the punch by Max Payne 2, but this really does
Welcome.
take it to a whole new
Welcome
level.
to City 17.
The ones that do are
You
out
have
there.
chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining
So that's
urban
why I
centers.
guess they didn't want to do
I thought so much
Half-Life
of City
3
17 that I
or continue after episode 2 because it was
my
like
administration here in the citadel so
we
thoughtfully
can
provided
we could
by
continue the
our
story, but that doesn't
I've been proud to
change
call
the
City
game,
17
change the
Dr.
world.
Breen again?
So,
I
whether
was hoping
you
I'd
are
seen the
here
last
to
of him in
stay
City
or
14.
passing
I wouldn't
through
say
on
that
your
too
way to
loud.
parts
This is his
unknown.
base of operations.
Welcome.
They had to have the same voice actor?
It's safer here.
Okay.
This must be a mistake. I got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
Chills.
I'm gonna need me some privacy for this.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't take too long or they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my beating quota.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the middle of a critical test.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Well, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover. Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
I do have to change something. I thought. Wait, quick save, start. I have to have pause on the gamepad. What about? Can I use the touchpad button? No. If I make quick save back. Okay, saved. Okay. That'll work. cool. That's so cool too. And you can pick up the individual pieces. What a game changer. Cannot overstate how much of a game changer Half-Life 2 is. Load times are a little tiny bit longer, but I suppose that's to be expected. With this insane jump in graphics compared to the first one. And there are numerous patches and mods and stuff to make it look even better, but I'm not touching that. Yeah.
Concerned. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hard-scrabble years where we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become aware of its irrelevance, and like a cornered beast, it will not go down without a bloody fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors and bids us rise up against them. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be expunged. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basest of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us respite from this overpowering force. They have thrown a switch and exorcised our demons in a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressive field will be shut off on the day that we have mastered ourselves, the day we can prove we no longer need it. On that day of transformation, I have it on good authority, is close. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions.
All right.
Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have
Word of the wise.
unvoiced.
Keep it to yourself.
First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is...
We can't be seen talking to each other.
This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires phylogenetic impairment. It also requires
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
You just want to pick up everything. I don't think this game is as long as the first Half-Life. But it can be even longer just because you want to play around in the environment so much more. Like, you want to do that in the first Half-Life as well. But mostly just in these opening stages. Half-Life 2, just from start to finish, you just want to play around with everything. That's why they call it a game. Because you gotta play.
Was that you knocking? I didn't even know we still had a door. Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us.
Look at him down there.
I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once I hope you're wrong.
Attica!
I can't take it anymore.
Everything's gonna be okay.
What are we going to do?
I'll think of something.
When is it all going to end?
Don't worry.
Please.
It's all right.
Attention residents. Miscount detected in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection team.
In here!
Permits full ration
for the roof.
reward.
There's no time to lose! Help!
Attention. All citizens in local residential blocks. Resume your inspection position.
Get in here, quick! Keep moving, head for the roof! Go!
Get him!
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
Attention.
You better hurry.
Person of interest.
The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
Protection team immediately.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map. I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa.
No, Black Mesa.
I'm sure you don't remember me, though. Man, a few words, aren't you? Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator.
Oh.
Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here. Funny, you showing up on this day in particular. We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink.
Anyone can buy me a drink.
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Her shoes.
Well, come on. Dr. Kleiner's waiting.
I bet there's no crouch toggle.
Blast that little... Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense. Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive. We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
I've got to get back on my ship, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Ah!
Damn it, get it off me!
Lamar!
Hey, Lamar.
There you
I
are.
thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fie. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now. Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least, the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V Hazardous Environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall. I've modified your suit to draw power from Combine energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
Vance.
Meanwhile, let's
Administrator,
get
I
this show
reckon.
on the road.
Oh. Ah. I thought he was being nostalgic.
Well, come on. Dr. You coming?
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
Oh, that's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to base and LT orbifold lubricantism. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. No fiddlesticks. What now?
Doctor, the plug.
Dear me, you're right. Gordon, would you mind plugging us in? Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go right ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
Okay. Oh, it's
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't
Izzy.
take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'll be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence. What the hell? What is it?
It's your pet, the freaking headhopper!
Lamar, ready? Look out!
There he is! Lamar with him! Forget about that thing!
He's coming through, Dad.
What's going on, Judith?
I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Gordon, stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something's drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Hey, take it back! I'm getting him out of there!
Catch us, Wade, in the wheel, and we'll peel you apart!
Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference.
Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is. Oh, we're losing him again.
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman.
Riser. Their first appearance. Ah!
He didn't come through.
Then where is he?
Behind you.
Good jump scare.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
You must get out of here! Run!
He's down out of sight. I'll come find you. Hey, Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Actually, this has back buttons, so I mapped crouch to one of those. Make it easier to get around. And then zoom to the other. Root canal. I don't know why it's spelled with a K.
Now, you'd better run. There's nothing else you can do here. Get going!
It's harder to change weapons in this because they don't have the cross diagram, like in the console versions.
Unit down at Sector 1.
Yeah. Kill you to death. Ragdoll physics, baby. So much impact.
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your citizen status with local protection team immediately. Attention protection team. Status invasion program.
Oh!
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your status with local protection. Unit down at Sector 1. Marked by a signal protection team unit Union. Attending protection team. Status invasion in progress in community. Response. Isolate. Inquire.
It's taking me a little tiny bit to get used to how slow the movement speed is in this compared to part 1.
Good God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh?
Click the
Good thing you
G-Man on
found
my
us.
TV.
You're not the first to come through here by all...
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Lucas Jr.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going. Be careful now. We really can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you down here, it's bad news for the whole railroad.
We serve the same mystery.
Get out of here.
Unidentified person of interest. Confirm your civil status with local protection team immediately.
Hey, over here! Help!
Closing on suspect. Community. Unrest.
Station 12, come in. Station...
This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Repeat, civil protection is coming down on underground stations. We're already getting refugees from 9 and outlying. Looks like we're...
Station 8, do you copy? Station 8, are you there? We have confirmed reports of manhacks. Repeat, they're filling the underground with manhacks.
Protection team alert. Assemble. Contain.
I didn't see that. Oh, come on.
procedures code is now in effect. Inoculate, shield, pacify, code, pressure, hold, sterilize, protected, assemble, administer, pacify. Attention, community. Unrest procedures now in effect. Inoculate, shield, pacify, code, pressure, hold, sterilize.
Over here!
Oh, hey.
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead. I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
You say so. So much sacrifice. Never gets old.
Prosecution code. Duty. Stored. Midnight. Protection team alert. Evidence of anti-civil activity in this community. Code. Assemble. Clamp. Contain. Individuals. You are charged with socio-endangerment level 1. Protection. Prosecution code. Duty. Sword. Midnight.
Didn't necessarily need to see the high-res version of that texture.
Local unrest structure cancelled. Pacify. You are charged with socio-endangerment level 1. Protection unit, prosecution code. Duty.
Right, this is the one where I need to weigh down one side with cinder blocks. So we can jump across. Love these physics puzzles. Maybe the first time that I was just like knocked out by, well, no, the first time I was knocked out by physics in that way was Max Payne 2. Never, there will never be another. Even Max Payne 3, which I love so much. It actually might be one of the closest like analogs to that. But in terms of but I'd say with Max Payne 2, not to its detriment at all, but it's purely for flash and spectacle in the combat to make everything more cinematic, which does have an effect on gameplay. Like, the cooler stuff looks, the more you want to do it. Like, that's why I don't like it's only cosmetic option for microtransactions, but that's a whole other thing. It's not important right now. I love Tomb Raider Legend. Tomb Raider Legend. That was the first, in the very first mission in that game, there's a physics puzzle, and one where you're like dragging a box around and it has its own physics, and that was a game changer for me, and that was before I had played this. Come on! Me.
is onto us. We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Be glad you're not the guy they're looking for. Poor bastard doesn't stand a chance. Sounds like they're calling in every CP unit in City 17. Now they're flooding the areas up ahead with manhacks. You better get going before they sweep through here.
Oh shit! Too late!
That was a close call. Thanks for your help.
It isn't safe here. I'll give you some supplies to keep you going, and you really gotta go.
Change something in my controls. I want to change the last weapon used to triangle, and the flashlight button to down. Or you know what? Maybe I'll change that to the next weapon. The next weapon. Triangle. Previous weapon left. Last weapon used. Oh. Oh, it does have that. Okay. Oh, well, that's different. That's different. Okay. I'm not sure which is which, but we'll find out when we get more weapons. Okay, it's flashlight. Actually, I can go back to Y. It's fine. No, that's case, the gravity gun doesn't need its own button now. That the right shoulder. How about that? And then we'll make send recall squad triangle. Let's see how that works. Let's see how that works for now. Okay, that's super convenient. Okay. I'm outie. Wait, was it this way? No. This way.
Good luck out there.
Oh, just for that. Ah, excuse me. The sound effects a little much. machine gun. That's very generous. I think I can move the difficulty to normal. Let's see how that works. Did I miss something down here? Okay, yeah. Yes, I do want to change my controls one more time. Jump. Right bumper. Flashlight. EX. There's a mystery underneath the neon. I got that song stuck in my head all day. What the heck? Oops. Cool. Didn't know that was a thing. Huh. Okay. Wow. There's the valve. How high's the water, mama? 3 feet high and rising. How high's the water, papa? She said it's 3 feet high and rising. Uh-oh. Auto aim is there anyway. I guess it's just whenever you're using a control pad. Well, I'll put the difficulty back down to easy then, because I'm a little baby. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, shoot underwater. Cool. What kind of gun is that? I really know guns only from video games. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. Ah! It's nice to give me a little boost. I'd be kind of awesome. I'd be kind of cool with PS5 and Xbox Series X to have a quick save button on the controller. Because I'm using the share button as like my quick save button. And it's really, really awesome. I haven't died yet, but like I can save just as fast as on the on that. I have to loading takes a little bit longer, but only a little. I don't know what happened there. I actually have no idea. It was very funny. Hey, you make your physics as perfect as you can, but that's the thing about physics, is they're just gonna do whatever they're gonna do. You gotta set them free. Set your physics free. And let what happens, happen. Wait, is this where I came from? Yeah. But, can I go past them like this? Nope. Okay, so this is where I have to go. Oh, okay. Never mind. Got a little turned around, but all good.
Hey! You're Freeman, aren't you?
Sure
We got
am.
word you were coming. You got here at a bad time.
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat, Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
Better get going now.
Gordon Freeman saved my life. I'm hip. I know the song. I'd like to think that that's an in-universe real song.
They're shelling us!
Huh. He's okay. He's just out cold. Oh, they're going underground. Oh, head crabs. decal disappears when the light's on it. That's odd. Huh. Ow! Oh, so grim. I like to have fun in this world, but you have to remember how nasty it is sometimes. Can't go there. Can I go through? Got killed by the electricity.
Hey, Dr. Freeman. I've been hoping you'd show up. Got this airboat all gassed up and ready to go. It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection out there in the open, but drive hard and you'll make it. You'll find more help up at Station 7. Just a few bends up the river. It's the old red barn. Climb on in. Fire her up. You'd better get going now.
On the highway! Okay. Maybe this does not follow the spirit of that song. Nasty. Oh, I see. It'd be cool if he had hands. But they didn't have the technology yet. That's nice. Yeah. Man, load that up. How do I... I got a message. Yeah, a little Corona humor. Thanks. Thank you. And they incorporate water into it? Water physics? In 2004? And that's a thing that's still difficult? And it's fun? How? How did they do it? Valve, man! They just... We're talking about how my first story inside the magazine is in A, the last issue of the magazine because it was closed, and B, it's out on newsstands now, and, no one's going to the newsstands. But, okay. There we go. Yeah, so it's bittersweet. Yeah, my story is out in the world and people can read it, but no one can read it. Oh yeah.
Direct confirmation of a disruptor in our midst. One who has acquired an almost messianic reputation in the minds of certain citizens. His figure is synonymous with the darkest urges of instinct, ignorance, and decay. Some of the worst excesses of the Black Mesa incident have been laid directly at his feet. Yet unsophisticated minds.
It's funny how Half-Life 1 breaking crates was such a chore, but you did it because there might be something inside any of them. In Half-Life 2, I want to break every crate because it just looks so cool, even though the ones that have stuff in them are clearly marked. Not this one, but I want to break it. Not this one either, but I want to break it. What a joy. Just a physics playground. Yeah, occasionally you get some clipping like that, but like, whatever. I see. I can't equip the grenades with just the D-pad. Okay, wait. Let me see if there's a way around that. Is there a diagonal? No? Ah, boy. I mean, I could give up the suit zoom. It's not, like, necessary. No, I think I just have to go right and left. Okay, I'll do. Okay, then I will make the gravity gun a button. Up. Down can be something. Let's see, what should I make that? Okay, actually I'll make the Send Recall Squad up, make the gravity gun triangle, and down can be oh, that's cool. I guess that'll be last weapon used, although it's, since I'm going to be going left to right, it doesn't really make sense. But we'll come up with something. Gonna have to learn to deal with doing it this way. Well, I could mark down to a category that I use a lot. Let's start it with 1 for now. It'll get harder as it goes on. It's fine now because I have so few weapons. But it'll become a pain once I'm fully stocked. Doing it GoldenEye 007 style. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna change it again. I'm gonna change it again. Hey, it's how we learn. It's how we learn. Okay. Next weapon, circle. Oh, damn it. Next weapon, circle. Previous weapon. Square. Flashlight. Triangle. Reload. X. Gravity gun. Oops. Gravity gun. Right. I could put something on left. Shoot. The use button. Okay, that'll be X. So reload has to be okay, reload will be triangle, flashlight goes back to down. Alright. Let's see how that works. Oops. Bounce off him? It's deceptively difficult to map controls from keyboard to controller. We're having 6 categories of weapons on PC. Makes it really hard to map those to a controller. Would be better if the back buttons were their own inputs and not just doubled up on something else. Then I'd actually be more or less okay. But it's still a hassle with the 6 weapon categories. You can't do it diagonal. I think I'm actually done now with remapping. He said, with like no confidence whatsoever. enough room for all the bombs that this plane drops. It drops so many bombs. And it's just like, it's not that big of a plane. Helicopter, whatever. But whatever, it's awesome. That's more important. Looking so cool. Whoa! Graceful. Everything is a rant. Oh, man. Ouch! Right over top of it. I think the hoverbike and the other vehicles in this, but you know, right now the hoverbike, it goes just fine for what it's trying to accomplish. Ouch. Wait, what? Did I get turned around? might have gotten turned around. Yeah, no, it definitely did. Yeah. I've never gotten lost in this part before. Much less gone completely the wrong way. Ouch! Crap. Oh, I'm taking so much damage. Restock here. This is good, this is good. figure it out. Come on. Come on. Hey, Halbert. No? Okay, fine. Okay. Now, yeah. It's all coming back to me. I sure am.
I wouldn't believe it if I couldn't see it with my own eyes. Dr. Gordon Freeman himself.
Just in time, Doc. We gotta move out before the Combine picks us up. Just getting ready to pull out.
We better hurry. We gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
Greetings to the free man.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against. Come on, get in here.
You made it just in time. We've got to clear out of here before we're discovered.
Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here, a stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there, with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out. There we are. That gun came off one of the same hunter choppers that you're up against. I always like to bring a little irony to a firefight. Take that chopper down, and you should be able to tear on through to Eli's place.
The Freeman will accept this weapon, or suffer greatly on the road ahead. We remember the Freeman. We are coterminous. There is no distance between us. No false veils of time or space may intervene. We see you still in Black Mesa. Clearly we see you in the Nihilant's chamber. We bear witness to the bright eternity of the Nihilant's demise. You leap, you fall, we see you flash between the barriers. For a brief time you joined us, you are one between the worlds. Communion of the vortescence and that other, a deeper mystery. no deeper than the void itself. We cannot forget those whose cords you cut. Forgiveness is not ours to bestow. Unity of purpose, the shattering of common shackles, a single road we tread. Your song we sing and shall sing for eternity, no matter the consequences of this struggle. You have brought us grief and jubilation beyond measure. We are there still in observance of your final stroke. While our only scatters at your feet, you severed the mortal cord that bound the nailings to life and to us. That sharp spur of hope has not dulled to this day. For once the lesser master lay defeated, we knew the greater must also fall in time. With you besides us, a talisman of victory, the day of freedom draws nigh. Your bright face obscures your darker mask. We call you Sib, although your mind and meaning are a mystery to us. Far distant eyes look out through yours. Something secret steers us both. We shall not name it. We have endured these chafing bonds for eons, yet a single moment of further servitude seems intolerable. How often have we slipped our yoke only to find it choking us again? Let this war end in either total victory or our extinction. No further compromise shall we allow. We take our stand beside you here upon this miserable rock. The way ahead is dark for the moment. What seems to you a sacrifice is merely to us an oscillation. We do not fear the interval of darkness. We are a tapestry woven of vortescence. It is the same for you if only you would see it. How many are there in you? Whose hopes and dreams do you encompass? Could you but see the eyes inside your own, the minds in your mind, you would see how much we share. We are you, free men, and you are us.
Where are you going?
This is more than anyone can bear, but we will persevere.
Get going, Dr. Freeman. I can see Eli was right about you.
We shall prevail.
Farewell, Dr. Freeman.
For freedom!
Give him hell, Doc.
Careful. Yeah? You want to sit there? Alright. That's fine. We're gonna get to Dr. Vance's lab, and that's where we're gonna quit. That's where we're gonna call part 1.
Unit down at restricted block 2.
Alright, well that's where we're gonna call it. I just saved, and I don't see why we won't pick things up tomorrow. Yeah. Stick around, we'll see you then.